scale of 1 to 10, how would you grade the Joe Biden presidency in terms of its impact on your life and your community?
A 4.
A 4.
Yeah, and I love Joe.
Yvette Baker, though, sees a reason for optimism.
She says, I love Joe. Now look at her shirt. When black women vote, we all win, right? I think that's what it says. Okay, when black women vote, we all win. It's so hilarious to me how black women think their votes are so important, right? They think their votes are so important. We saved democracy in 2020 from Trump. Okay, so are you telling me that black women are responsible for high inflation? They're responsible for almost dragging us into World War III. They're responsible for open borders. They're responsible for crime. Right? Again, I don't think that the black women who are so proud of voting Democrat really understand what they're saying when they come out here and they brag about how they vote for Democrats at a 95% clip, right? So, again, you know, it's funny because this woman knows that the Biden agenda is not working for her, but she's still probably going to vote Biden anyways just because she's programmed that way, right? To vote Democrat no matter what. Again, notice the priorities here. The last woman, her priorities was, well, what did he do for criminal justice reform? Well, what do you mean? What are you doing for criminal justice reform? The problem with this country right now is that criminal justice reform has gotten too progressive, right? That's the biggest problem. He don't need to do anything for criminal justice reform except being tougher on crime, right? If anything, Joe needs to go back to crime bill, Joe, right? We need another crime bill, considering the crime crisis in these inner liberal cities. Okay, so again, I want you guys to notice the priority here of these voters. It's really saddening.
The alternative is the man whose name I try not to say.
Well, I'll say it. As we sit here today, the likely alternative is Donald Trump.
Right.
Would that be enough to motivate people, even if maybe they're a little on Biden?
I think so.
Joanna Brooks.
Wow, incredible stuff. So she can't even say Trump's name. Again, that's how delusioned this woman is, okay, in regards to voting, right? She can't even say Trump's name. So she's literally going to go vote Biden. She's going to continue to vote for bad policies that she admitted, hey, he's not doing that well, right? He gets a bad grade. But she's going to continue to vote for it because she hates Trump. Again, you can't do anything about the liberal black woman, right? In regards to their voting habits. This is just what it is, right? There's no hope.
Is one such voter. She owns a yoga studio just across the Milwaukee line in Glendale.
All right, y'all.
Like many we met in the city, Brooks says black voters get taken for granted.
Black people in general, I think, tend to be pretty loyal to the Democratic Party. And sometimes I wonder, just based on how that party has performed thus far for people of color, if we should continue to be.
But Brooks says that accountability exercise must wait until after 2024 because of constant Republican attacks on abortion rights and voting rights.
I grew up almost certain that my rights were guaranteed, right? I took it for granted. And now as I sit and watch the work of so many black folks during the civil rights movement, so many women who fought for women's rights, when I see all of their work slowly being undone, that was a wake-up call for me, for sure.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Yeah,
are you dumb?
So again, pay attention to the priorities, right? Oh, my right to abortion is being taken away. First and foremost, abortion is not a right, right? First and foremost. Second of all, ever since the 2022 midterms, it really does blow my mind that you have people in this country like this woman right here who will become a single issue voter no matter how bad of a shape the country's in, no matter if the guy in office is about to drag us into World War III. She will literally vote just based off the single issue of preserving her right to abort children, right? Babies. Again, it blows my mind. It's stunning, right? It really is. But this is the political landscape going into 2024. And this is why I say these people right here, don't give them a reason to vote. They're never going to vote Republican, right? So there's no reason to try to win their vote, right? There's no reason to try to convince them. It's a waste of time and money. But if you don't give them a reason to vote, right, AKA if you just chill out for a little bit after winning on the abortion issue with overturning Roe v. Wade, if you just, pause a little bit, Okay, don't get these people reason to vote. Some of these people, they just won't vote, right? They'll be like, hey, you know what? I don't care, right? I'm just not gonna vote, right? I'm not gonna vote for Trump. I'm not gonna vote for Biden. I'm just not gonna vote. I'm gonna sit out. But again, these people you'll never win over, right?